Here it was vivid, right? You also got a threesome there. You got Jupiter, Scorpio, and the Milky Way. It was clear, vivid, and beautiful. It reminded you of the preceding day. You stood in awe of it. See, now we're collecting 3 states. All right? Awe, puzzled, without worry, puzzled, awe, and the 3 come together. And now that when the 3 come together, there's more clarity. It seemed to you as you walked away and as you reflected on it more, you're seeing more about it. Huh? And what did you see about it?
I felt pretty good. I still do.
Yeah, well, that's okay. You see, we have one theme that's going through 3 phases. And would you agree, you're drawn back to the puzzle. In a sense, this isn't a problem, this isn't a problem, this is. And you can certainly benefit by the dream and make a lot of connections, but you are puzzled still about the choice of this image in your dream.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to move into what you said a moment ago. This puzzled state is like looking for an answer in my reading. Were you looking, was that the state recently experienced? Did you have that experience in terms of the dream, before the dream? Were you in a work and puzzled?
Yes, I was.
What work?
The Ching. I was putting together actually the Ching and Homer's Odyssey and the Republic. And I was putting together a comparative study between Homer and the Ching to present to on our Saturday night reading. And this was the night before the reading that I had this dream. And I had been trying to get together. I was hurrying to get the work done. I wanted to complete it. And that night I had got the call out to go close the road because there was a fire.
Okay.
And it kind of upset me because I was being taken away from my work.
Yeah.
Not work.
Yeah. Please look at the way in which you describe this. You're looking for an answer in your reading. All right. Did you have a question? What was the question? Because this is an interesting way of describing something.
I have all kinds of questions.
No. At the time when you were puzzled, you say you were looking for an answer in my reading. They were 3 works you were dealing with, the Odyssey, the Republic, and the I Ching. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Fine. What question?
The question that I had particular in mind was if I was going to be able to bring it out. If I was going to get it all together, the paper, the study, and also to present it to the group.
Okay, let me ask it again. Okay, in another way. Did you have a particular idea you wanted to bring together? Or were you just reading, waiting for the 3 to come together?
I had definite ideas as to how they. I had brought them together pretty well in my own mind. The only thing that needed to be done was for me to give it a voice to explain and bring a further connection to it.
Okay. What was the idea you were working on that would bring these 3 together? What idea were you working on?
The idea of return.
Now, the idea of return in the Book of Changes of the solid lines are all the themes that the Chinese philosophers, especially in the Confucian school, use that is associated with return. That's the object of their return. The Odyssey, the whole Odyssey, the object of the Odyssey is a return. Return of Odysseus to his Ithaca, right? The Republic, it's a quest. Right. Now, did you have any particular... See, I'm looking now. So you're looking for an answer in your reading. Are you just looking for the idea of return as expressed in these three works, or did you have a particular question about the return in these three works that you were researching?
No, the question was not so much of return as it was with my own self. More on the intrapersonal, more on the would I be able to deliver? And I wanted to deliver with that. I wanted to bring out the idea, and I wanted to put it all together.
Was there any difficulty that you saw in trying to bring out the idea of return in any of these three works, or all of them? That's all. See, I'm going back to one thing. Did you have a particular question that you were puzzled about in these three works that you were trying to bring together? Because you could stand in awe of the works, right? You could be very clear, but there's something about it that's puzzling. So, hold that. Let me ask you again, sir. You're looking at three works. You're dealing with one theme, the idea of return. You now want to present that idea before a group of people. Yes, okay. Do you see any difficulty in communicating the idea of return in terms of the work that you have researched, not the personal difficulty in communicating your insight to others? I'm putting that aside for a moment. If you were to get up and give a talk about these three works in terms of the idea of return, do you have the sense that you know the material well enough that you're able to present it without any difficulty?
I can present it without difficulty, the story.
If what?
Without difficulty, I wouldn't say that, not without difficulty, but I could present it. And I was hoping that I could be given further insight into the work that I was putting together by the people present at the meeting.
But you're not looking for any particular insights into the work, but just in general you were hoping that the audience would be able to contribute.
Yes.
Because at this point you're saying you don't have any difficulties, you haven't encountered any difficulties in mastering the material of the idea of return as found in these three works.
That's correct.
Right? And your dream is coming back and giving you this.